Fine, I'll talk. Boss man with the badge says I gotta cooperate. So here's me cooperate. Name's Holt, but most folks down below called me Raven. 'Cause I'm quick, quiet, bit twitchy, and I got a habit of picking through whatever's left after the scrap settles. Ain't proud of it. Ain't ashamed neither. Just how you live in Tertium. On my life in the forges. I grew up in the manufactorums, where the air tastes like burnt machine oil, and the walls sweat rust. Forge foundling, they call kids like me. Means you're small enough to crawl where grown-ups can't, and dumb enough not to know when something in the duct is trying to kill you. Spent half me childhood unclogging machine guts, fetching parts that fell into grinders, or climbing through vents hotter than a flamer backwash. Picked up a habit of making shivs and scrap axes from whatever bits I could find. Guards confiscated them. I made more. Repeat forever. That was me childhood. Cutting metal, cutting vents, cutting corners, cutting throats when I had to. Growing up, swindler, scam rat, street ghost. By the time I hit proper size, I wasn't fit for honest work no more. Not that honest work exists down high. Down there, everyone's trying to skim something off you. Some do it nice, pickpocket here, a little blackmail there. Some do it messy. Me, I got good at talking, at convincing, at running. When convincing didn't take, I learned. Trust is a luxury, loyalty is a myth, and staying alive is a full-time job. Got mixed up with the wrong people, or the right ones, depending on how you view it. The tread lightlies. Lady Steele's lot. Cartel bigwigs with iron knuckles and iron hearts. They run the steel trade. Raw ore to gun barrels. If it came from a furnace, they know about it. They pulled me in because I was useful. Small, sneaky, fast with a blade, faster with a lie. Did everything they asked. Escort jobs, sabotage, courier work, sabotage, message delivery, sabotage. Look, there's a theme here. The cartels don't retire folks like me. Lucky for me, the Imperium grabbed me first. The rejects, my squad, I guess. The zealot, mad woman, absolutely cracked in the skull, shouting for the Emperor like he's actually listening. Maybe he is, no clue. But she wades into heretics like she's swimming through faith soup. Useful. Oh yeah. Predictable. Not even a little. I stay behind her. Easier that way. Less lightning, less fire, less limbs flying past me face. The veteran, crass. Old soldier, stiff as rebar. Talks like he's still fighting some war. What ended 20 years ago. But he's sharp. Sharp enough to see through most of my lies, so I don't bother lying to him. Bloke steady. A wall with a rifle. If I had to trust someone not to get me killed, it's him. Which is rare praise, coming from me. Brick the Ogren. Big lad. Bigger heart. Smiles a lot. Doesn't understand half of what I say. Doesn't need to. He punches a heretic, and they explode. What else do you want? We get along good because he don't judge. And I don't mind repeating myself 20 times. Best kind of friend. The kind who accidentally crushes your enemies and forgets he saw you pocket something. Talos, the Arbiter. Right, the judge. Mr. Law and Order. Walks around like the hive stuck up his spine. He don't like me. Says I'm unsanctioned and untrustworthy and actively criminal. Which is all accurate, to be fair. I don't like him neither, but I respect his mutt Vulcan. Good dog. Too smart to be in the same room as us idiots. Talos watches me like I'm waiting to stab him. I'm not. Not unless he makes me. The Psyker. Warp-touched lunatic. Half his brain is gone. The other half is on fire. Does things with his hands that make reality ripple. I don't stare too long. Warp stuff makes my teeth itch. Strong, though, useful. But hanging around him too much makes the others nervous. And honestly, makes me nervous, too. My combat style. People look at me and think, rat, fine, rats survive. But when the bullets fly, I ain't just sneaking in corners. I'm fast, I'm silent, I'm exactly where enemies don't want me to be. I fight with shivs. Homemade, ugly, perfect for getting between ribs. Scrap axes. Light, wicked edges, cut through cultist armor like synth meat. Jury-rigged auto pistol. Kicks like a mule, jams constantly, just like home. I ain't a bruiser, I ain't a saint, I ain't a hero. I'm a survivor, and surviving is what I do best. Right, so they want me explaining why I'm on the Morning Star, like I signed up for this madhouse. I'll make it simple, so even the Arbiter can understand. I ain't here for glory, I ain't here for honor. I'm here 'cause Lady Steel said so. That's it. She snaps her fingers, I move. She points at a transport, I get in. She sells my contract to the Imperium for a handful of thrones and a blessing stamp. And suddenly, I'm a warrior in service to the God Emperor. Yeah, sure, warrior. More like expendable asset with legs. Lady Steel gets paid. The Imperium gets bodies to throw at the Chaos Tide. And me? I get my cut. Little slice of currency for my troubles. Problem is, the blood flows faster than the coin. So if I want to keep earning, I gotta keep killing. Simple math. Even Brick could work that one out. On chems. Holt special mix. Now they want me to talk about my chem use. So, yeah, fine. Here it is. I use chems. I mix them myself. And they work. Give me a needle, a vial, couple drops of fumes from the underhive vents, and I'll brew you something that'll make your heart race faster than a servo motor, and your bones feel like they're made of lightning. Makes me faster, sharper, meaner, less likely to die painfully, and more likely to kill the thing trying to kill me. Is it addictive? Sure. Is it dangerous? Definitely. Does it work? Hell yes. Now, the Commissar, Boss Hat Man. He gives me that look every time he sees a syringe in my hand. That big, I'll shoot you if you become a problem look. But he don't say nothing, not a word. Not even when I prep a dose before deployment. Why? 'Cause he's seen what I do when the chems hit. Seen me tear through a cultist line like a Wolverine pumped full of reactor fuel. As for Talos, the Arbiter, yeah, he calls me a junkie. Real proud of that word, too. Says it like it's a legal classification. But funny thing, I don't hear him complaining when I dive headfirst into a horde. Screaming, slicing, shooting, chems burning through my veins like molten steel. He stays awful quiet then, usually behind cover, with his dog. Why Holt keeps fighting. Look, I ain't pretending to be a hero. Heroes die broke. I'm here for two things. One, my cut. Two, staying alive long enough to spend it. Chaos is spilling all over Atoma Prime. The Morning Star needs fodder with teeth, and the Imperium pays Lady Steel good money for lads like me. So I fight. I take my chems. I sharpen my shivs. I keep my eyes open and my boots moving. If I gotta stab my way through an army of plague-ridden freaks to keep earning, then hand me another syringe and point me at the problem. I'll sort it. Anyway, that's enough truth for one day. Feels weird saying all this out loud. I'm used to lying through my teeth, not spilling me guts for some cogboy to file away. But if this helps the Commissar sleep better, or gives the Arbiter something new to frown about, then sure, let him have it. Me, I got work to do. Blades to sharpen, chems to mix, chaos, freaks to carve up before they carve me. Long as the Imperium keeps paying Lady Steel. Long as I get my cut. Long as my heart still beats after every drop of warp spawn madness. I'll keep fighting, keep stabbing, keep surviving. And if I croak tomorrow, well, at least I'll go out swinging. All right, I'm done. Shutting this damn thing off.